What's up, guys? It's Rob over here at Stay Rad Action Figures. That's Stay Rad AF, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Now, I've got some new content coming. I've got two huge unboxings coming down the pike, but I figured I'd kick things off with a little introduction, and I'm going to do that by showing you my toy collection, flexing my figs a little bit, you know? So let's head to the toy room. So this is my toy room. Here we are. This is where I spend quite a bit of my time, whether I'm doing some figure photography, some stop motion, some reorganizing, or sometimes I just like to sit in here and chill. It's very peaceful for me sometimes. But without further ado, let's take a little deeper look into what I got here. So these 5 Detolfs here are pretty much the focal point of my collection. It's a modest collection, but I'm pretty proud of it, especially for only doing it for like 5 years. So here we have 5 Detolfs. They're split up by era, so we have a belt to correspond with each era. It's not exact, but we'll get there. So over here we've got the modern day, featuring the current WWE Championship with the Kofi side plates. And we've got our Raw shelf featuring the brand new Ultimate Fiend. We've got our SmackDown shelf. Got the head of the table Roman Reigns back there. Also, I really dig these Street Profits and Bianca Belair. Those are some favorites of mine in this collection. We've got our NXT, of what, you know, they don't produce a lot of NXT figures, so I got what I could. And then here, this shelf here is it's really cool to me because it's my WrestleMania 35 shelf. It is the first and so far only WrestleMania that I've ever been to, so I'm trying to collect all the elites from that line. And then here we've got our Ruthless Aggression / PG era Detolf, featuring the Undisputed Championship with the Eddie Guerrero nameplate, because I couldn't put another one on there. Couldn't imagine doing so. And so here we've got some top guys, you know, Eddie in the front there. Got our Kurt Angle back there, CM Punk. We've got the Shield here. I'm going to reorganize that at some point, put something different in there. And then we've got some miscellaneous fellas here. Got that CM Punk from WrestleMania 29. That's a good piece. Oh, and the Crime Time. I love these Crime Time figures, especially that JTG there. Really cool accessories on that one. Some more miscellaneous guys. We've got the brand new Edge from the new WrestleMania series. And yeah. So here is the Attitude Era, obviously. And same kind of setup here. We've got our top guys featuring this Ultimate Rock over here. Quality figure there. Also the Ultimate Shawn Michaels. Down here we've got D-Generation X featuring a custom Mike Tyson back there. Here we have the I guess triad of Attitude Era tag teams: Hardy Boys, Dudley Boys, Edge, and Christian. And we've got that table, ladder, and chair back there. And here we've just got another miscellaneous kind of shelf. Really like that APA setup. And that new Decade of Domination Mark Henry. To counteract the Attitude Era, we've got a WCW shelf that is mostly from that Monday Night Wars era, because that's the era I watched when I was a kid. Here we've got some top guys. Love that Sting. Nice little hand swap on the DDP. Also a head swap on the DDP. Put some rubber bands on those hands to give them that diamond cutter hand gesture. You can't not have the NWO in a WCW Detolf, and we've got that brand new Ultimate Hollywood Hogan quality figure there. A few customs in there. An old Toy Biz Dennis Rodman, which when I was a kid was my favorite action figure. He was my champion, and I don't regret it at all. Down here, don't turn your back on the Wolfpack, with a custom Conan there, also a bit of a custom Lex Luger. And here we've got some miscellaneous stuff, mostly cruiserweights. Then we've got that Bret Hart with the steel plate on his abdomen and Harlem Heat. Quality stuff. And now this here is it's not a complete collection. I mean, none of it really is, but I've really got to work on filling this one out. But this is my early 90s-ish era Detolf. And we've got some quality figs in here. Love that Mr. T there. Love that Defining Moments Macho Man. Decade of Domination Undertaker in the back there. And then down here we've got last year's Comic-Con exclusive Macho Man with the Slim Jims. Defining Moments Razor Ramon. I still really like that figure. Some more down here. Love that Goldust, the new Rocky Johnson there with the Rocky Maivia. And down here, like I said, it's not complete, so we've got an Isaac Yankem and the new Shawn Michaels WrestleMania series. And now here is where I do my figure photography, my stop motion. Spent a lot of time here. I spent a lot of time putting all this together, so I'm pretty proud of that. We have I built this Nitro stage here, as you see with NWO John Cena from a printout from Extreme Sets. Got the floor mats from Ringside, Nitro Complete Arena. Got my commentary team here. And yeah, pretty stoked about how all this came together. Spent a lot of time here. And then real quick, you can see over there, I have a little Kiss collection. Big fan of Kiss. And then over here, we've got some miscellaneous figures that I didn't really have a spot for. Didn't really fit into any of my setups over there. We do have several different Undertaker variations, featuring that new collector's edition back there. American Badass with a motorcycle from a Punisher set. Dead Man's Revenge back there. We've got Firefly Funhouse Bray Wyatt. I know a lot of people don't like this figure and the way it turned out, but I dig it a lot, actually. We've got an Elite and Ultimate Ronda Rousey here because I don't know where else to put her. Got the Too Sweet AJ Styles and Finn Balor. Big Cass and Enzo. We've got Woken Matt Hardy. A few different Matt Hardys there, and then also a Jeff Hardy because I did not know where else to put them. And then down here, we've got both sets of the Ninja Turtle WWE crossovers, which were some of the first figures I ever bought, actually. I have I would call a mini collection of, superhero, mostly Batman related figures. I really love what McFarlane has been doing with the DC line lately. For an example, this Arkham Knight Batman is maybe the coolest Batman toy I've ever owned. Really digging that, a lot of detail in that, and I'm a pretty big Nightwing fan as well, so I love that he's getting some love in the figure realm. Over here, I just have a little tiny Killmonger collection. I just think he's the coolest villain that maybe I've ever seen, so there's that. So as you can see, most of my collection, like 90% of my collection, is wrestling. I've always been a huge wrestling fan, and I love the Elite and Ultimate lines. The Elites are what got me into collecting because I saw one and it was way cooler than any toy I had as a kid. So I got hooked there. And there's some other stuff, some Kiss, some Batman, but there's one part of my collection I have left to show you. Every time I look at it, it makes me really happy, and I hope you'll look at it and say, Cowabunga. That was awful. So this is my turtle shelf. So we're gonna start off here over with the Toon line. I have, loved this line since it started. I started just kind of picking them up, hoping to trade them for wrestling figures, but I really fell in love with them. So we've got our bad guys over here, Shredder, Krang, some foot soldiers. Love that Leatherhead back there. Leatherhead's actually my favorite character from the Toon line. And we've got our turtles. We've got our, licensing turtles with the lighter green. April back there, Casey Jones. Our Wave 1 turtles, I am missing a Michelangelo. So if anyone has a line on one where you can get a hookup, please let me know. We have the musical Mutagen tour. I had a conversation with a guy like the week before these came out where I was like, I'm not gonna get those. That's just silly. I didn't. The tour was lame. I didn't go to it. I have no connection to it. But then I saw it at the store and said, I gotta have it. I gotta have the tour. I mean, whether or not, I mean, it is corny. It came from a very awful thing, but I mean, look at these figures. They are fantastic. Look, the details on them are insane. And then we've got our newer Pops. I am also missing a Raphael, but he should be arriving at my door any day now. And then we've got my favorite, maybe my favorite toys is the NECA movie line. I mean, these things, they never came out with like actual movie toys when the movie came out because I guess it was too violent. They didn't want to promote that to kids. Whatever. I love these things. I love that they made them. Like I said, same thing with the concert tour ones. The detail on these figures, you can't not love them. Got our turtles and our Splinter over here. And over here, Super Shredder. Oh man, Super Shredder is maybe the coolest toy that I have, that I've ever seen. I love it. There's weight to it. That's insane. And he's got the two sweet hands there for a Kevin Nash reference. And here are our Shredder and our Foot Soldiers. And now I do have two more pieces that I'm gonna be adding to this line very shortly, but you'll see that in my next unboxing video. So there you have it. That was my collection, and that was your introduction to Stay Rad AF on YouTube. Like I said, it's a very modest collection, I think, overall, but I'm very proud of it, very happy with it, and I hope you were happy with this video. If you took the time out of your day to watch a 30-year-old man play show and tell with his toys, good on you. Appreciate it. And if you did like it, please feel free. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And be sure to come back. Check back here for some new content, including in a few days, I will have the unboxing of this grail of a figure, Defining Moments Shawn Michaels. That's right, I am going to let him breathe. And I know a lot that might make some of you uneasy. I'm a loose collector, and it made me a little bit uneasy to know that I have to open this thing up. But I gotta do it. It must be done. So please check back here. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram. That's at StayRad_AF. And stay rad, everybody.